This band behind me is not Andrew Garfield surrounded by friends, although he looks like Andrew Garfield, but it's actually the lead singer of Monuments, which are a British progressive metal band. I've never heard them before, but this is a one-take vocal performance. Such a sweet ooh at the start to swap so instantly to a growl, but it's excellent, really excellent. Beautiful voice. It's amazing because his voice has such innocence in it. It's quite pure and light. It's quite high, and it's very high. And then he's got these amazing heavy. The depth that he has to his growls are incredible. The switch.
I will show you that I am real. More than affliction, this is a crucifixion of everything you will do. Now run away in the midst of an endless night. We are the dark. There's no escape as the lights fading from the sky. We are the dark.
Hooray! So you can really see the mouth shape that he keeps on hitting. Now this is something that I talk about in my pupils a lot. If you find a nice resonant mouth shape that works for you on any vowel, so say it's E or A, you want to get your mouth to continually make that shape. That means right at the back, your soft palate, that is the place that often people kind of forget and they change that. The shape of your tongue, now it's going to change slightly for vowels, but often we kind of naturally aim towards a vowel and overdo it. So if we make all these different vowels and consonants a little bit more similar and our mouth shape hit the same shape, we'll keep on hitting that resonant spot. And everyone's going to be different as to what works for them. You might find that an E is really works for you, or your friend might find that an A is a vowel that really works for them, and it's just different body shapes and different technique, I suppose.
For the life of your masters, I will show you that I am real.
I want you to watch.
But avoid atoning for your sins. So I will take all that you have and all you've ever been.
Okay, so see when he's in that higher shape, the higher distortion, we'll talk about that in a bit. His mouth is a little bit wider and a little bit less long, and he's not kind of pursing his lips out like this. He's doing that lip thing to elongate his vocal tract and make it sound even deeper, and creating a really long shape with his mouth, which makes it really deep. A little bit wider with his mouth when he's boosting more of those higher frequencies. So a distortion doesn't ever have a fundamental frequency. It doesn't technically have a pitch, but most of the distortion will lie within a pitch range. That's why it can sound higher or lower, but if you were to sing the note of it, you wouldn't be able to, because it doesn't really have a specific note.
Then the thralls of cardinals, no one is innocent. Spilling the blood of those who love, this pain is permanent.
See that longer shape? It's elongating that, making it deeper.
The hypocritical nation of ignorance, for to eradicate all of existence. You before your fate, run by the hands of God.
And those really high ones were like...
Just run away.
I love his voice, how his clean voice comes through. It makes you feel like, oh no, like it gives you a real feeling of jeopardy because you have that innocence in the voice that sounds quite fragile and vulnerable. Yeah, really cute.
Just run away, there's no escape. Now run away in the midst of an endless night.
See, he's hitting that.
The dark. There's no escape as the lights fading from the sky. We are the dark.
Yeah, nice. Okay, another thing you can see really well here is that he's slightly moving his tongue forward. So you'll see that it's just there instead of like coming all the way back. So he's making loads of space at the back of his mouth. He's opening quite a lot. A lot of people who sing at first, it's so normal, so don't feel bad if you do this, but don't open their mouths enough, because I think it's the feeling of vulnerability. Something about closing our mouths and holding onto the note feels better. It feels like we're saving ourselves, but if you open up and you just allow, then you're going to sound way better. And that can be quite a scary thing to do, but I promise you, it works.
The dark. Born to raid the world.
So nice. I love his voice.
Natural beauty, no remorse for those who fall in misery. Born to raid the world of all. It's natural beauty, no remorse for those who fall in misery. Born to raid the world of all. It's natural beauty, no remorse for those who fall in misery.
Oh, I love the end of that. Organ end. What an amazing contrast between the different vocals, the different types of distortions. You can see how mouth shape really affects the sound that comes out, as well as his really, really consistent but pure voice. I loved it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.